my name is Jasmine Simone and welcome to As Told by Jasmine. And today I am going to do a basic training help video. I'm going to list some things, tell some stories to help you if you're on your way to basic or considering joining, so you can know a couple things when it's time for you to ship off to basic and be prepared for what you're about to experience. So the first thing that I would like to tell you that I wish I would have done was that I wish that I would have paid more attention to my packing list that your recruiter gives you. If you pay attention to the packing list, you're going to save money when it comes time for you to actually officially ship off to your unit, because you will have a chance to go to the exchange at whatever basic training post you are at. You're going to have a chance to go during reception to go to the store, pick up some things that you feel like you will need until you are able to actually go to the exchange when you're officially in your unit. So here are a couple things that I feel like as men and women you should pick up or bring with you on your way to your official basic training station. As in, I shipped from Jacksonville, MEPS in Florida, and I got on a plane and flew to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. And after you officially get on the reception bus to go to the post, like, everything happens like you're officially like in training mode. They take your phone and they let you read from a script and be like, hey mom, I finally reached Fort Leonard Wood. I'm calling to let you know that I'm safe, and once I get to my unit I will call you. Side note, I didn't get to call my mom when I got to my unit. My mama didn't hear from me until she received my first letter. But my other friends who came from Fort Jackson or from Fort Sill or Fort Benning, they were like, yeah, once they got to their unit, they got to talk to their parents for like 10 minutes. Hell no, I didn't get that fucking option. My basic training was strict as fuck. Like, you could have thought I was in the fucking Marines. I wonder if I can curse on you. Oh well. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So for your packing list, you're going to receive one from your recruiter. So what I feel like you should really bring off of your packing list in multiples or singles to help benefit you to start off your stay at your unit well, and you don't really have to spend a lot of money, as well as you waiting in reception too, is you should think about bringing a pair of good running shoes for you when you do officially ship off to your unit, so you don't have to buy running shoes at their store or commissary or exchange, because they're just basic shoes. Like, they're basic shoes that people usually use if they want to go running or they do a lot of activity and stuff like that. But if you are a hardcore runner and you need something to where you need to, it's going to help your performance and help you pass your PT test and stuff like that, just bring them along. Pads and tampons. Females, bring pads and tampons so that it's a possibility you may or may not receive your cycle while in training, because I didn't have a cycle the whole time that I was in training. And AIT, yeah, I didn't have one. I got it when towards the end of my AIT, and I didn't get it for like a couple of months. So I went off to basic training in July. I got to my unit like the end of July, and I got to AIT like the end of September, early October. So yeah, I got it around like that time. I would highly suggest you bringing the type of pads or tampons that you like, so you already have like a pack or two to start off, and then when you give word to your family that you got into your unit and they have your address, you can just ask them to send you the type that you like, because not everybody uses regular tampons or regular pads. Like, some females need like the super stuff. So I will highly suggest that. My next thing would be underwear. Packs of underwear. If you know you like a certain pack of underwear, y'all, bring 2 or 3. Do not be ashamed. Yes, you're gonna have to dump your bag out when you officially get to your post for training, so they can go through your bag, but it doesn't matter. Pack the type of underwear that you like and you personally feel like it's going to help you during these 10 weeks or these 13 weeks, or I don't know how many weeks away. There might be 10 weeks for the Air Force too, or the 8 weeks for the Navy or something like that. Like, do what is going to make you feel comfortable so that it's better for you. And then plus, you'll be saving money. You will be saving money too. So my next thing, sports bras. Oh my God. Like, I wish I only packed like 2 sports bras from home. If I can go back, I will pack 5 sports bras from home, because yeah, the Army sports bras that they have in the store, like, they're okay, but it's nothing like packing a sports bra that you know helps you while you're running, doing heavy activity and stuff like that, because some girls have like super big boobs and they only have like the bare small, medium, large. No girl that got double D, hefty double D's, can't fit no darn large sports bra. So do what you see fit, but I would highly suggest you bring your own sports bras. Next on my list is a Sharpie. You gotta do what you gotta do. And one of my friends, when I got to my first duty station, she told me that somebody was stealing her underwear. I was gonna beat her up if she was in my unit for training. I don't do that. I had Middleton written all over my stuff. Panty line, Middleton, because ain't nobody about to steal my stuff. I had my initials on my socks. Like, you ain't about to steal from me, bro, because I heard stories of chicks stealing your laundry. They ain't never happened to me. But also, like, the females on my floor, they were like cool, and we also had designated laundry washing machines and dryers for my platoon too, but I'll get to that later. So stamps, so that you don't have to buy stamps from the PX, and you can buy it because it's cheaper on the outside than it is on the inside. So if you plan to write a whole bunch of letters to a whole bunch of people, bring your own stamps, and then have your parents send you stamps. I wish I would have told my parents to do that, but I didn't care. I was just purchasing stamps. But no, actually, my grandma, Carol, shout out to Carol. Hey, Carol. She actually was sending me stamps. Excuse me. And my mom sent me some stamps. Along with the stamps, bring an address book with your mom, auntie. Like, do a post on Facebook. Talk to anybody and be like, hey, if you want me to write to you, if I have the time, I'll send a little letter or whatever. Or you can pack multiple letters in one envelope and have your significant other or parent or grandparent distribute out the letters to your respective family members. Do that, but bring an address book, because people were sending me letters, but I could not read their address because they were writing in cursive and stuff like that, and I would get like a number wrong and the ink would smudge together and stuff like that. So yeah, do that. That is highly important, because everybody likes receiving letters in basic training. Like, it's a holiday, y'all. A watch. I purchased a watch and it was like $27 freaking. And when I got to my training post, and the funny thing is about this, pertaining to this watch, I looked at the list before I left and I was like, I don't need no watch. I don't need no watch. My boyfriend at the time told me you should get a watch. My mom told me at the time you should get a watch. I was like, nah, I'm good. Y'all, I should have got a watch, because $27 for some stank behind digital watch? No, ma'am. At Walmart, it's $11, and it's a good quality watch too. So I would highly recommend that. You only need something that's going to let you tell time, And also that has a good alarm system too, so that you'll be able to wake up if you need to wake up like a little bit earlier. Because one of my battles, she did that. We didn't have to be outside until 5:30, but you know, 10 minutes prior to 5:20, she'll wake up at like 4:30 to like get herself together, because she was just like that. She was an early riser. I tried to do it with her a couple times, but a girl had like her sleep, especially when Fire Guard happened. But yes, and for my African American girls, yeah, they have like gel. They have Eco Styler gel to suit African American hair and curly hair and mixed hair and stuff like that. But if you know that does not work for you, bring small, simple products that will last you for a while, and that could go on the plane as a carry-on for you. Because remember, you have like you have a bag that you can basically carry on the plane with you, not go under the plane. So on that note, if you know that you have a specific hair type and you're going to be going to a place that has high humidity, and you know it's going to be damaging to your hair, or you need to keep your hair hydrated, consider doing this, because that is highly important. For my next thing, bring money. Bring like at least $40, because when you're traveling from MEPS on your way to go to reception at your training post, i.e. Fort Leonard Wood, Fort Jackson, or Fort Sill, you will need money, because you will have the option, if they chose like a flight for you that has like a layover, they do give you a food voucher, but still you might just want like a simple snack or something like that. Think about that. And then also the money that you still have in your wallet, you can use at when you get to your unit and you go to the PX that's close to your barracks building, you can still use that money. So think about that. Bring money. For my next list, I am going to give you some advice that's going to make your basic training experience successful. Like, I didn't realize some of these things until the end, or I did some of these things throughout the whole time. So to start off, when you write letters, I know for my basic training we had to put what platoon I was in, i.e. I was in Geronimo, so I needed my family to put Geronimo on the back of the letter so they knew what platoon I belonged to for sorting. Let your family know how important this is. Give them a speech before you leave, because I'm telling you right now, tell them, once I tell you what platoon I belong to, put the correct name on the back. Don't be afraid to ask your battles for help. Like, for example, for me, my platoon, I was in 3rd platoon, was small, and we only had about 10 or 11 females. So the females that I roomed with, we became close, and then I became really close with a couple of the girls in my platoon, and we helped each other along the way. I mean, I'm very personable, but it's just some people that you make like a definite connection with. And there's nothing like having a battle buddy that you know is going to be your lifetime friend. And these women are my lifetime friends. Literally. Like, you don't have to talk to your battle every single day. But when you do get back in contact with your battle, it's like, my next tip came from my first sergeant in basic training. And he told us, because he heard that the females were having trouble with washing the washing machines and not being able to actually get our clothes washed on time because people were taking too long. He was like, all right, so how many platoons is it? 4. And technically on the 3rd floor where I was staying, it was 3 platoons. I held up 2. It was 3 platoons, but we had like 6. We had 6 washing machines, and I think 4 dryers. So that meant that one platoon first platoon, for this instance, they had a lot of females. They had the most females, so they actually had a bathroom to themselves, and they could have their own washer and dryer, so they handled that. But for my instance, 3rd and 4th platoon, because 2nd had their own floor, lucky motherfuckers, but 2nd had their own floor. So what we did for 3rd and 4th platoon, 3rd and 4th platoon had one washer and dryer, and then my platoon had one washer and dryer. And for my platoon, we had a piece of paper on top of the dryer, and we wrote our name, and when our clothes were done washing, we would just go and get that girl and be like, hey, your clothes are done washing. Do I have permission to remove them, or do you want to go and get them? And it would just work like that, because that was our platoon's wash and dry. And it was so much better because you trust the platoon and the women that you are with rather than just anybody. Because if something come up missing, you can point your finger at somebody. And if it's no like organization, you can't point your finger at somebody. But for my next tip is be the first in the shower at night. Y'all, you have to hold weapon guard, so work it out with the females in your room so that y'all don't get in trouble by the drill sergeants and no weapons get stolen and you get hemmed up. But y'all, I used to let my people know, like, let me hurry up and hop in this shower so I can handle my business, because if you did that and you were on personal time, then that was your opportunity to write letters. And y'all, I used to be in there scribbling, boy, after I was up my shower. Like, all you really need is like 10 to 15 minutes. But if you are the first in the washroom, you get the first dibs on the personal showers. We have 3 personal showers, and then we had 12 individual like water down showers. And no, it wasn't 12, it was 6. So we had 6 let down showers where girls were lined up, and we had 3 personal showers where you like closed off, you can be by yourself. But the reason why I'm telling you this is that the room that you go into, it's like benches. So if you're the first one in there, you can pick a good place, get undressed, and then run into the shower. So for my next one, keep to yourself, but handle your business. If you running around doing too much, you losing focus, and you only there to do what you need to do. Like, yeah, you can make friends and stuff like that, but you were there to handle your business and leave it at that. Because when you start to stray away from what you are here for, then you be focused on getting a man, having a battle boo, all that stuff, and you won't need none of that. You don't, because that's when you end up in trouble for fraternization and yada yada yada. So my next advice is pertaining to your PT test and your ability group runs and stuff like that. Find somebody who knows what they run, because you have to do a 2 mile. I'm speaking in the Army way, or I think it's 3 mile for the Marines. Like, I know y'all were practicing before you came, so try to find somebody who runs around the same time as you, so that you have somebody that you can run with. And then after the first like test 1 mile or test 2 mile that you do in preparation for your PT test, then you know you'll be able to be running with somebody who won't really like, so you won't be struggling, basically. Just leave it at that. So in the Army, I don't know if they do this like in the other branches, but I know they do it in the Marines. Your rucksack, put the small stuff on the bottom and the heavy stuff on the top, because you have ruck marches or foot marches that you have to do 6, 8, and 12 and stuff like that, and those become very strenuous on your feet, on your legs, on your body, because you're carrying a heavy behind rucksack. Like, that was my least favorite part of freaking basic training. Like, I freaking hated that crap. But do that. That's the best advice. Put the small stuff on the bottom, i.e. your sleeping bag, and then put the heavy stuff up top. But yes, so moving on, if y'all didn't know, I'm telling y'all now, you have to be 10 minutes prior to everything. So if they say y'all need to be outside by 5:30, then that means you and your platoon need to be outside by 5:20, no later than 5:15. You see how I'm like going backwards in time? Like, yeah, it has to be like that. Like, we had strict rules because people got to get accountability. They need to be able to report to the platoon sergeant, so the platoon sergeant can report to the first sergeant. Like, it has to be strict like that, and you don't want to get hemmed up and get your people smoked because you fucking off. So 10 minutes prior or up to 15 minutes prior, that is how you're going to survive. So for I actually came up with this, and this helped me survive. Like, I'm mad I realized this at the end. So they have a set food schedule in your defect, right? So for example, Monday was like pancake day, next day French toast, and then the day after that, it'll be like another thing that you would be able to put syrup on. I don't know. They probably did pancakes again, but there's like a set schedule for everything. I.e., they will have oatmeal, grits, and then it's something like grits, but people up north be eating that, and it's like not as thick as grits, but it's kind of milky. Yeah, they have that. So it was a set schedule like that. So what I did was, I'm still mad at myself for this, I started to make a breakfast bowl. I will order grits, get eggs, bacon, or sausage, and then mix it all together and eat a grit bowl. I would eat something heavy because you don't know when or the next time you're going to be eating. So you need to try to fill yourself up as much, and then also eat something that you will be able to eat fast. Because in my basic training, they were stiflers about time. They would be like, all right, you got 10 minutes to eat. Y'all, 10 minutes go by fast. Fast. 10 minutes goes by really fast. So you need to be able to eat as much as you can, because this is your fuel, and you don't want to pass out and stuff like that. Like, peanut butter helps. Like, they usually have like granola bars or nutrition bars. So if you eat a nutrition bar, put some peanut butter on top. Drink milk, drink lots of water. Well, you're going to have a Camelback on. But yeah, stuff like that is going to help. Like yogurt, cottage cheese. One girl, she used to eat cottage cheese a lot. I can't eat cottage cheese. That shit's nasty. Like, do what you need to do to make sure you're eating good. But also, I'm about to give y'all another tip that's about to help y'all. Y'all know the MREs, because you'll have 2 hot meals a day just about, and 1 MRE, which was usually lunchtime because you started training. Me and my battle, Roller Cut. Hey, Roller Cut. We became smart, y'all. We started stuffing snacks and candy from the MREs into our bras for like shakedown. Like, we would be at the reindeers a lot in basic training. So when you're eating the MREs, right, be slick and put it into your bra. For males, I guess you can put it in your underwear or whatever, but you need to be careful that it doesn't like slip out your boxers and into your pants leg, because you get shaken down where they pat you down and stuff like that. They pat you down and stuff like that before you get go home, to make sure you don't have any brass on you. So that's like the best tip out of this whole video, because me and my battle used to be in the bathroom eating. I used to steal granola bars out the cafeteria. She used to look out for me. I used to slyly slide it off the table, down my leg into my pants pocket by my ankle, y'all. I'm glad I ain't basic training no more, and I hope y'all don't get in trouble and don't be like, well, I learned it from this girl off YouTube. I'm just trying to help y'all out, because y'all gonna be my battles one day, yo. And for my last 2, well, no, my last 1, you will be eating cold MREs, y'all. Don't focus on warming it up. You can do that when you get to your unit officially, if you're active duty, because when you're National Guard and reserves, you'll be able to heat it up. But in active duty, sometimes you don't get that option. You just gotta eat it cold. So in basic training, you gonna eat that bitch cold all the damn time, unless you really got fucking time. And they're like, y'all can chill out, do whatever you want, but they usually don't let you open MREs inside because it's a closed space. Now if you're outside, like on where y'all form up for formation, they'll let you warm up your MREs. But yeah, long story short, I hope this video helps y'all. Let me know if you have any other questions, or you want me to film another video if I haven't posted something else pertaining to how to be successful in basic training and AIT and stuff like that, because there's a lot of other stuff that I can help you guys with. And who knows, there might be another video on the Army experience of Jasmine, or I might tell you some of my crazy basic training stories. Actually, I think I might do that. But until next time, y'all, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and I'll see y'all later.